I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby.
Today, we're going to be talking about how I started my business with no money and how you can do it too. I'm going to provide specific examples where...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not trying to get stung out here for y'all. My hair is... You have to assess what your plan of action is. So what do you want to focus on? What are the things that you want to accomplish when you start this business? You kind of have to map out everything. This goes into the second point, mapping out your numbers, understanding how much money you want to make, what's your net income, what would your gross income be, and this would all be estimated. But for me, I know that I have to do 16 items a week, 66 items a month, and 800 a year for me to get my net income that I want to get for the real estate value brand. So you have to kind of go backwards, understand your numbers that you want to do. I separate my goals, so it's like income goals, my health goals, personal, spiritual, professional. It's all, of course, coincides with each other, but I kind of distinguish each one from each other so that I know what exactly I'm working on within certain aspects of my life. So your income goal should be very specific. It shouldn't be, oh, I only want to make $20,000. It should be, I want to make $20,000, and this is what I need to do to get there. This is what I need to do daily, weekly, monthly, in order to get to my yearly goal. That's how I do it for myself personally, and that's how I stay on track. Like, period. You gotta be motivated. So when you make those numbers smaller, instead of me saying I have to sell 800 a year, I say, okay, that's just 16 a week. That's how I do it for myself. Now look, when you don't got the money, honey, you gotta not be afraid to ask, okay? So I wasn't afraid to ask my mentors, my sponsors, my supporters. If I needed help, I would ask. If you don't ask, you will never know. It's okay. You kind of have to, be okay with maybe getting rejected or build your confidence about your brand. That's why you have to know the goals for your brand so you can explain it to other people. How are you going to explain your business to somebody and you don't even know your elevator pitch for your own brand or your business that you need money for? So this is a way that I got some money to start my brand, because I had to buy the shirts, I had to buy the hats and things like that. Good tip. You can do things yourself, right? So I did my website by myself. I did my logo. Now, I'm not saying it was the best.
He needs some milk.
Okay, so I'm not saying it was the best. You can do is you can provide a service that costs you nothing to start. What I did is I started editing resumes. Now, how I came about this is my line sister, she needed somebody to do her resume, and I was like, wait, I can start charging people for this. So I was charging people like $5 a resume. Now I have it all the way up to $30 to $40 because I'm experienced, I have my degree now. However, I started doing this from my computer, making money, saving it up so I could buy my t-shirts. This was all for the overall goal so that I could essentially buy the Real Estate Baddie brand t-shirts. So I started a service that I didn't have to pay for. Then it went into me being able to actually purchase these shirts at a wholesale price. So that is another tip that I have for you guys. Lastly, I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips or a couple of side gigs that you can do. Use Instagram, especially if you have an overall goal. So let's say, like, for example, oh my God, it's a bee. Okay, so I did resumes, cover letters, personal statements. I was writing stuff up, making sure I was doing that. I was doing interview prep. I was helping people prep for interviews because that's just something I'm really good at. So I was helping people do that. And mind you, I was charging for this. This is not free. What else was I doing? I was tutoring. I was tutoring people for the real estate exam. I was doing a lot. And what I did was I used all that money and I saved up so that I could start the Real Estate Baddie brand, which is now profitable, and I sell. So essentially how it works is I buy the shirts in bulk, and what I did for the very first time is the money that I saved up for my supporters, my mentors, my resume sales, and all my side hustle sales, I saved that money up so then I could buy the shirts I bought the shirts, sold them for, so that I could make a profit. The profit went straight back into my business, and I kept going and going and going, so that the profit exponentially grew. And I basically started it without any money. I didn't have money to start that resume business, but I did it based off online services, because you don't have to pay to do something online for someone. So that's how I did it. I hope you guys learned something. This is the journal that I use to write down all my goals. I read my goals every day because it just helps me. Like, it helps me stay focused on everything that's going on in my life. Like I said, income, health goals, personal, spiritual. That's how I focus in and hone in on what I'm going to accomplish for the year. You gotta be mindful. You gotta focus on what you want out of life, and you'll get it. See you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.